Hi, my artist. So, when we first started talking about Asia, one of the things we said was that we were going to talk about India, which is a country within Asia, okay? And one of the things we were going to look at was mandalas. So, mandalas are a type of art form that you see a lot of times with two religions. You might see it with Buddhists or with Hindus, okay? And so those typically aren't religions that we're used to here. Now, there still are in America because America has lots and lots of different religions, but it's kind of a way for them to meditate. It's a form of healing. Art therapists use it a lot because it's a good way to relax and to deal with stress and sometimes even bad things that have happened to you. So this video, we're not going to play it now because you wouldn't be able to hear anything with it, but I'm going to put the link on my page and that way you can watch it. But it's a sand mandala, and so everything you see on here, that's all different colored sand. So that is pretty crazy. But you can go and watch it. It is very, very cool, very interesting to watch, and I cannot imagine spending the time on it that they did to make this mandala. So we're going to look at some different pictures, and then I'm going to show you how to make your own, okay? Oops. Alright, so here's another one when they have it almost finished. This is all sand again, okay? Look at all the beautiful colors. And the other thing I want you to notice is that mandalas are symmetrical, and they are actually something called radial symmetry, which means that it starts from the middle and everything on one side is the same on the other side. So basically that works for the whole circle. What's on the left side is the same as the right side. What's on the top is the same at the bottom, all the way around. Even though the colors are different, the shapes and the pattern are the same. Okay, so that's called radial symmetry. Here's a drawn one, and it's not a circle, it's a flower, but it's still true, okay? It still has radial symmetry. It's the same on each side. So when I'm going through these, I want you to be looking for ideas and things that you like. You might look at colors, shapes, patterns. This one is pretty cool. They made it with black glue. So I don't have any black glue with me, and I figured you don't at home, so we're not going to do that. But that's what they did, is they went over their pencil lines with their black glue. Okay, you see the colors and the shapes that repeat each other. I liked this one because they did it on a paper plate, and they used Q-tips to separate each section. Look how cool that is. And you're welcome to do that. I'm going to make mine on paper, but if you have a paper plate and you want to make it on a paper plate, you're more than welcome to. Here's another example. Again, it's on a paper plate with Q-tips. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and we will go ahead and get started, okay? So what I have in front of me is my piece of paper, and then I have a few random items. I have a cup, I have a thing of icing, then I have a bowl and some tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the biggest circle, which is my bowl, and I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to trace it. I'm going to try and trace it in the middle of my paper. Okay, so you guys do not have to be doing anything but watching right now, and then we'll talk for a minute after I have this done, okay? So I'm going to start with my pencil, and I'm going to trace around the outside of the bowl. Okay, so there is my perfect circle. Okay, so now that you see what I'm doing, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get the next biggest size, which is my icing, and I'm going to try to center it. Okay, I'm going to try and make sure there's about the same room on each side. So if there's an inch on this side, there needs to be as close to an inch on this side as possible. So I'm trying to get it in the middle. Alright, there's that. Now, I don't think I need my coffee cup because I think it's almost the exact size as the icing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tape in there, and I'm just going to trace the middle circle, okay? And there I have it, okay? So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to design my mandala, okay? So what you can do while I'm working, you can either watch me or you can go and find your circles. Okay, so what I want you to do is go and look around your house. Do you have cups you could use? Is there a big bowl? You can use a duct tape roll. Okay, there's all kinds of things you could use. All right, so think about what you can find that has circles. You could even use, I have a tea container that I drink out of. You could use that. Okay, so think about what you can use to make your mandala with. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and start decorating mine, and as soon as you have your circles drawn, you can start decorating yours too. And I'll leave my camera on while I work. Now, mandalas are often, they're circle partly because it kind of references the planet. Okay, it symbolizes the earth. So you could think about that when you're decorating it. Think about what color the earth has on it. I'm doing green, even though most of it is actually blue. So the funny thing is with a circle too, you never really know where it starts or where it ends at. Okay, it's like it just repeats over and over again. You never know where it starts or stops. So after you have yours drawn, start thinking about your patterns and your colors that you want. Alright, so from here I'm going to really begin decorating it and adding what I want to it. So think about what colors you like. Think about what those colors mean. Like sometimes we think of colors having specific meanings. Like a lot of times someone will say they're feeling blue if they're sad. But we also think of blue when we think of the blue sky, and I think that's a happy thing. Sunshine can be a happy color, but sometimes it is also a negative thing. Yellow is one of my favorite colors, but sometimes yellow is seen almost as an envy. Same with green. Sometimes people will say you're green with jealousy or with envy. Alright, so I'm doing a flower pattern on mine, but you can decorate yours however you want to. You're welcome to turn my video off whenever you want to, and I would recommend putting on some relaxing music, something that makes you feel peaceful or happy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop my video there. You've seen enough of what I'm doing, and I'll try and add the finished project that I have, okay? So hopefully you get the general idea. You know to add patterns, colors, shapes to your mandala, okay? I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully I will see you soon, okay? Let me know if you have any issues, and I can't wait to see your finished project, alright? Bye guys and girls.